Attention, all curious minds, innovators, and trendsetters. It's time to pause, lean in, and get ready for an extraordinary journey as we dive deep into the fascinating realms of life, technology, entertainment, and business. Let's explore, learn, and grow together. Brace yourselves, for the next thrilling episodes of Hipther Talks is about to take off. Counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here we go.
Hi everyone, Zoltan here. We're back again this week, and this time we're speaking with Cristian Mogodici, CEO at ZayaAI. Cristian, it's nice to have you here.
Hi Zoltan, nice to meet you today, and thanks for having me.
All right, so we have this tradition for 3 years now on our podcast that we would like to give the opportunity for our guest to share a few words about himself rather than us reading a bio. So Cristian, just say a few words about how you got started in this particular region, and of course share a few words about ZayaAI.
Thank you. Yeah, after 10 years in managing digital projects and starting a couple of other startups, make exit from it, I founded the ZayaAI 4.5 years ago together with Professor Dr. Sabina Zurak. She is professor of pathology, with a mission to develop AI solutions for anatomic pathology diagnosis. So we succeeded already. We have 2 AI models for diagnostic, one for cancer, one for tuberculosis.
All right. So could you maybe start by telling us the mission you guys have ventured on about transforming the healthcare diagnostics throughout the integration of AI and, of course, using blockchain technology, which seems very interesting.
ZayaAI is committed to revolutionize healthcare diagnostic by harnessing the power of AI and blockchain technology together. Our mission is to enhance early detection and treatment of diseases, especially cancers, of course, by providing accurate, efficient, and secure diagnosis AI solutions. By integrating AI algorithms, of course, we improve the precision of medical diagnosis, while blockchain ensure the security and transparency of patient data, and of course, the decentralization of all AI processing.
All right. So you guys also have a utility token, which is titled Zaya. There's also a dollar sign before it for everyone that wants to look up their utility token. So how does the utility token fit into your ecosystem, and in what ways is it revolutionizing the medical diagnostics? And then, of course, I'm also interested in how is it enhancing community involvement in the pathology research.
Yes, indeed. Zaya token is central to our ecosystem and like a fuel. We are offering through Zaya token to users various benefits. Besides rewards and staking, all the holders have access to our AI-driven diagnosis services. Also, the token funds community-driven pathology research initiative, this narrative called decentralized science, fostering collaboration and innovation in medical diagnostic. Of course, this involvement helps us to drive advancement and brings more accurate diagnostic in the forefront.
All right. So you guys are now uniquely positioned to combat cancer. Could you elaborate on how your advanced AI and medical screening techniques are making a difference in the early detection, and then, of course, maybe there's also some techniques that you guys have seen in the treatment accuracy.
Indeed, I can give you two study cases examples of ours. So first of all, we have an AI that diagnosed tuberculosis by identifying Mycobacterium tuberculosis in images of sputum and tissue. We discovered in our first clinical trials that doctors can diagnose tuberculosis cases 5 times faster than normal way and increase the accuracy of identifying Mycobacterium tuberculosis with 98%. It is very important because Mycobacterium tuberculosis is very, very tiny, like a pink worm inside the image that can be easily missed. And if they miss, they practically miss the diagnosis, and there are cases where the patient even can die if he is not correct diagnosed. The other one, our AI model for bladder cancer, the same in our clinical trials, we discovered that our AI model for bladder cancer performed better than human pathologists in identifying tumoral cells inside blood vessel. This is very important piece of information because that means that tumor is going to metastasis soon. So our AI technology excel in analyzing large volumes of medical data to identify patterns there that are easily missed by human eyes, allowing for early intervention and personalized treatment plans. This is how we boost the medical field.
All right. So there's also, we've been doing these podcasts for a couple of years now, and we've been talking about AI and blockchain. And of course, healthcare, using blockchain in healthcare. But this is something unique we did not come across yet. It's the merging of AI and blockchain in healthcare. So could you maybe give us the key advantages about how this merging, specifically in terms of data security and operational transparency and patient safety, are bringing benefits to this field?
Indeed, you're right. And main reason that we sought to adopt blockchain technologies that should work together with our AI models, it is the one that we have to comply with ISO standards for cybersecurity and for medical devices, and with medical device regulation in Europe as well in United States and all other countries. And we were studying blockchain technologies to do this, and we think that blockchain ensure that patient data will be securely stored and immutable. So the combination of AI and blockchain provide us an operational transparency, as all transactions are recorded on the blockchain, and as well ensure patient safety by protecting sensitive information from breaches and unauthorized access. So this is the main reason that we went in blockchain, and of course we realized after that entire Web3 ecosystem could also boost ZayaAI to discover and to research more projects in the field of pathology diagnosis.
All right, so you guys also have a partnership with Engine Starter, and this is a significant milestone, I think, in your company. Could you tell us more about how this collaboration is helping ZayaAI in advancing its technology and maybe also achieving its goals in the healthcare sector?
Yes, indeed. We are preparing for a public listing in the second half of September. And we are collaborating, of course, with the launchpads among Asian startups. We have other 4 launchpads that we are working with. Of course, through those collaboration, we have access to a broader network of investors and industry experts, accelerating our development efforts. They support, help us to move closer to our goal to develop more AI models for healthcare diagnosis, and in the end, making a substantial impact on the patient, because the patient is in the center of our efforts.
All right. So I'm also interested about how does ZayaAI facilitate community involvement in the pathology research, and why is this aspect crucial for the progress of medical diagnostics and treatments?
The key word is decentralized science. This community involvement through Zaya token, which funds collaborative research projects and incentivize contributions from researcher and medical professionals. So this engagement is crucial as it drives collective innovation. So we are working with a lot of doctors throughout the world, as well as engineers, ensuring that diverse perspectives and expertise contribute to our AI medical diagnosis and treatment. So such a collaboration that can be made easily to blockchain solution leads to more comprehensive and effective AI solution developed by Zaya.
All right, so let's look ahead, and I'm interested in what are ZayaAI's future goals, and how do you envision the role of AI and blockchain evolving in the healthcare diagnostic landscape over the next few years?
Indeed, our future goals include expanding our AI models to diagnose more other diseases than tuberculosis and bladder cancer. Also integrating more advanced blockchain features to further secure and optimize healthcare data management. We envision AI and blockchain should play a pivotal role in healthcare in the future, making diagnosis, for example, more accurate, more efficient, faster, and more secure. So after over the next years, we aim to set practically new standards in how medical data is handled and how diagnosis is performed by combining AI technology and blockchain technology.
I wish you all the luck with it, my friend. So I'm also interested in challenges, because definitely, guys, everybody's facing challenges. So my question would be, what are some of the biggest challenges that ZayaAI has faced in integrating AI and blockchain into the healthcare diagnostics, and how did you guys overcome them?
Yeah, indeed, one of the biggest challenges we faced till now is regulatory compliance, and of course, ensuring data privacy. We've addressed these challenges by working closely with regulatory bodies, adhering to strict healthcare standards, FHIR standards, HL7 standards, GDPR in Europe, and HIPAA standards in the United States, and of course, developing robust security protocols. Additionally, educating stakeholders, patients, doctors, and so on, about the benefits and safety of our technology has been key to overcoming resistance and fostering adoption to the doctors, to the clients, and of course to patients.
All right. Since you mentioned compliance, data security is one of the critical concerns in healthcare, and we see lots of stories about databases being hacked and data being stolen. So, can you explain how ZayaAI uses blockchain technology to enhance the security and privacy of patient data?
Zaya AI uses blockchain to encrypt and decentralize patient data. This is the main feature, making it tamper-proof and accessible only or to authorized personnel. So each transaction is recorded on the blockchain, creating an immutable audit trail that enhances transparency and accountability. This approach ensures that patient data remains secure and private, addressing critical concerns in complying with medical device regulation. So this is the main, let's say, issue that blockchain is here to resolve, the securing and privacy of data.
All right. So you mentioned earlier that one of the benefits is speeding up diagnosis by also ensuring greater accuracy. So can you share some examples of success stories where ZayaAI has significantly impacted patient outcomes?
Yes, indeed. I have two for both of our models. There were a case that was suspected for two diseases actually, and pathologists were like borderline case. They were not sure about the final diagnosis. So they used our AI model for tuberculosis in order to be sure that they didn't miss anything. And indeed, our model showed that case was positive for tuberculosis, and the patient received treatment, the right treatment. Otherwise, if the diagnosis would not have been right, the treatment would have been different, and that could have resulted in the death of the patient. This is one case. Other case, it is for bladder cancer. Our pathologist discovered that there are a third of the cases for bladder cancer that in normal way they cannot spot the tumoral cells inside blood vessel. So after they use our AI model to do that, they increase the accuracy of the diagnosis, and practically this has impacted the oncology treatment of the patient. So we are solving real world problems every day in pathology diagnosis with our two AI models. And of course, we are having plan to develop every year another AI model for other disease. And the more AI models we will have in place, the better for our patients.
All right. So my question, of course, would be, and I think that the audience would be raising this question as well. How are the healthcare professionals responding to ZayaAI technology, and what kind of feedback do you have received from the medical community?
Healthcare professionals have responded positively, Zoltan, till today to AI models. They are curious about it. They do not
That's
afraid that
good.
the AI will replace them in the future. Actually, it is not possible for AI to replace a doctor. From legally point of view, first of all, diagnosis has to be made only by a doctor. This is the law. What our technology is providing to them, they enhance their power practically. So for them, it's easier, faster. They can diagnose more patients per day with AI tools. And of course, their diagnosis has increased accuracy, and that result in the patient outcomes, better outcomes. Yeah. So till today, feedback from the medical community has been encouraging, um, with many professionals that I don't know, provided us with significantly and good feedback. And of course, this positive reception reinforces our commitment to further advancing our AI technologies.
All right. So my final question would be back to regulatory and ethical considerations about with the fact that integration of advanced technologies like AI and blockchain. Uh, what are some of the regulatory and ethical considerations ZayaAI must navigate, and how do you guys address them?
As I mentioned before, we have to navigate various regulatory and ethical considerations, Zoltan. So, including ensuring patient consent. Yeah, so the patient has to give his consent to be diagnosed with the help of AI tools. Maintaining data privacy and adhering to healthcare regulations. We address this by implementing stringent security measures. That's why blockchain. Of course, ensuring the transparency of data handling in AI. You maybe know that everything that is in AI is based on data. So
Yeah.
this kind of data has to be very transparent. And working closely with regulatory bodies to ensure compliance for all our solutions. So ethical considerations are central to our approach, and we strive to uphold the highest standards in all our operations, of course.
All right. So I wish you all the luck with it. And yeah, it's a great thing that you mentioned that the AI is based on data, because nowadays everybody was mentioning that during the past maybe 5-6 years, they always been mentioning about big data. And there's no mention of big data anymore since AI kicked in. It's there. It's AI is doing all the big data crunching, so it's there. It's not. It has not gone.
I can tell you that 80% from the accuracy and the success of any AI models is based on data. So if you have big data and qualitative data, that means you have a very good AI model.
All right. So, Cristian, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for our audience for sticking around. Maybe if you want to give some shout outs at the end to your colleagues or anybody else.
Of course, thank you so much for providing me with this opportunity. I am very happy and to I don't know, emphasize the work of our researcher together with Professor Dr. Sabina Zurek, that she is the head of our research department. Uh, there is a large team of pathologists and machine learning engineers that are working together. It is not easy for doctors to speak the language of machine learning engineers and vice versa. So it's hard work. And I want to thank them for all their involvement and hard work till today. And also, I would like to thank to all our investors that was given trust in us, and we are confident that we will provide them with very good project milestones achieved in the future. And we are preparing for public launch of our token in September. And thank for all the stakeholders like launchpads and partners that we have for doing that. Thank you also, Zoltan, for inviting me here. And hopefully we will see again.
Yeah, we'll definitely do that. Thank you so much for being part of the show. And thank you guys for sticking around. We will be back next week with more important stuff. Take good care. Bye, everyone.
And that's a wrap for this section of Hipther Talks. Thank you for being a part of our journey today. Don't forget to tune in next week for more insights and discussions. Stay connected with us on Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, and more. Until then, keep exploring and keep growing. We'll see you next time.